On the doing, top of the morning. Let me share that live here real quick in a car. I don't know where it go. Alright, so we're back. Why is it doing that? Stop doing that, man. Put on the phone and I turn the camera. Anyway, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the platform, right? We have a lot to talk about today. So, where do I start? You know, the best way we start off this other way, yeah. Right, that's enough. Believe. Cha. You yourself. Best way we start off it, alright, that's it.
Jamaica free. We are good and fire.
Pull up.
We need to fight deliverance. Jamaica free. We are good and fire.
You're going to hear all kinds of propaganda. You're going to hear all kinds of lies and deception. There are tactics used to try and buy you out. There are tactics used to try and frighten you away.
Yes.
And I only have to say one thing to you tonight, comrades. We are blood comrades, and we're marching on to progress. And we will stand firm.
What do you mean?
We will not be bought because we are not for sale.
Not for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Not for sale. Alright? Hold on then. People are where so can't hear me. Oh, we have a record then. Alright, top of the morning, everybody. How you guys doing? I need to buy one next soundboard. That soundboard they are short out too much, you know. Yeah, I need to play my sound by them. But anyway, I want to know so we work through the storm. You know? Been doing it all our life. We have a resilient mother, you know. She teach you how to work through the storm. You understand? Yes, alright now Jamaica, we are going through a storm, you know. We are going through a storm of corruption, a storm of nepotism, a storm of mishandling of resources, a storm of terrible misconduct in our leadership. We are going through a storm right now. Right? But may I start off the show right there. So ladies and gentlemen, you know, I came across a video, you know, from the one and only London 45 underscore on TikTok. If you guys are not following her, I really don't know what to do with your life. You need to fix things. You understand? Alright, that's how I put it. You need to fix things in Jesus' name. Now, let us examine this clip right here. Pause. God have mercy. Don't start it. Yeah. Share my screen. Hold on, before we start, I have to remind you because sometimes yeah, man, right, that's it. And y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now, stop playing. Support. The like button is free, you heard? Yeah, might check the like button free, people. Just do want to remind me, yeah? Alright, moving on. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one is for the labor right there. And everything she said, the co-sign, agree. One London 45. Listen to this.
And to all the laborers them that coming at me, I just want to know that I'm talking for y'all too, okay? Because I see that y'all don't know better, but always remember that we're for the people. We are for the people. The money that they're stealing is our money, okay? Like they're telling is not to me, it's to all of us. The fools that they're taking us for is not me, it's all of us.
They're not here.
Okay, so y'all can come at all you want. Not gonna disrespect none of y'all because y'all don't know better. Days gonna come when y'all gonna realize what I was doing. So keep on coming, baby. But I just want y'all to know we have this right now, and they're wicked. Always remember, I voted for Mr. Olness. I gave Mr. Olness 2 of my votes. Okay, so I don't want people coming up here talking about shit, Mr. Olness. Oh my God. That far away from the truth.
People, want to hear that? London 45 voted for Andrew 2 times. The 2 previous time them, yes, she voted for him. London 45 is a representation of many people in Jamaica. She's the reality of many people in Jamaica that voted for Andrew because Andrew promised the people a lot of great things that they were looking forward to. But unfortunately, unfortunately, it's quite unfortunate what actually occurred. But let's continue.
Just hate what he's doing right now and how he's treating the people and how poor people don't have nothing into this. And this is what I'm trying to open your guys' eyes. If you should see a Jamaican right now and ask them, what is it that Mr. Owen is doing for the country? First thing them going to jump up, look at the road, him building up this, him building up, and he's not doing nothing for the poor. People are all so freaking hungry and angry. We have people that are homeless. We have a housing crisis in Jamaica and developers building up apartments. And the poor class of Jamaica keep one of those apartments because we'll never afford them. Minimum wage work getting $16,000 per week. I'm talking from a people, y'all. So y'all can come with all the aid that you want. I will not distribute aid to you guys. I'll always try my best to be kind. Jesus Christ, the names that you all calling me, yo, I just see somebody what I'll call me Woodmouth. You guys have to open your eyes. Look at what's going on. We don't have no beach. They sell out our beaches to tourists. Can you see a tourist himself make a video the other day and say it hurt his heart to see that allowed in the beach and the Jamaicans are not, because they were there running some Jamaicans saying that the beach were private. Can you not see there's nothing for the poor? What they do to the place where they do the canoeing.
She's so funny. They take
away that from the people. Right now they were trying to take away the 30% Airbnb, that the 30% that Airbnb users was getting. Is Mr. Golden stop the debate in their chat? There's nothing for the poor. Can't you guys not see? Look how they're pressuring the red plate taxi guys. Like, listen, look at what is happening to the poor people. Look at what is happening around you guys. Okay? It's $600 per pound for turkey neck. Okay? It's $250 per pound for chicken back. Jesus Christ, guys. We're talking about the poor people. We are poor and we can't afford life. There's nothing in it for us. Look at what they're doing to us. We have to pay to park $250 per hour to park at the hospital.
You know, say it kind of hard for no disrespect some of them people in the comment section. But look at this person here. Kelly Brown say, are you want poor? Go do farming. Really? You mean the farming that is not being supported by the government? You mean the farming that is being sabotaged, allegedly, by high-ranking members of the Jamaica Labour Party? That the same farming they are talking about? You mean the farming when the man them not even have good farm road and good water access. You know, people just say things. You know, them just talk. It's quite alarming when you see some of these comments. Man, oh, I don't know if it done, so you know. Kelly Brown, I need to come down. Moving on.
Can you not see there's nothing for the poor? I'm just talking for us cause me poor too. So listen, y'all, listen. I'm not telling y'all to stop coming at me because, like I said, if the man say fully dance and he ends bad man and fully dance, I understand. Most of the people are coming for me fully dance, but my God, man, most of y'all are blindfold. Take it off, man. Take off the blindfold off of your eye. Jesus Christ, can you guys not see that there's nothing in the country for poor people? Show me what is out here for the poor. There's nothing that they can show us and say, guess what happened? Look at the houses.
True, man.
Look at the houses they have today's. Look at them. Beautiful apartment complexes. You and I can't afford to even rent them, much less buy them. One person that works $16,000 a week going to buy one of these apartments. Huh?
True.
Remember that Michael Mann created housing trust for low-income earners.
Yes.
What, 3 or 4 million? And look what they are now. Look what they are now, 28, 33 million. Come on now, people. I'm talking for all of us, man. I'm talking for all of us. We want to skip over dirty water going to a yard. We want to stop here the dog barking and going through the zinc fences, them. You understand what I'm saying? We want to live a life. You know, we want to live a life of leisure. We want to live good, you know. We don't want to get frightened when we go uptown. No. You notice the people, sometimes when some people go uptown, they don't even want to talk loud. Because uptown have nice paved road, beautiful gardens, beautiful wall fence, nice apartment complexes, swimming pool and all of that. We can have that everywhere in Jamaica. I'm not saying each and every household can have one swimming pool and there, but we can have one community swimming pool when we're hot like in the summer here now. Summertime, we go jump off. There's better for the poor. And I'm just saying, guys, there's nothing in this budget for poor people. And you have to look in your surroundings and stop being diarted. See there? Dead Man Mackenzie came out the other day and said, guys, you all know that selling the arcade and stuff. You all know if you pay for no stall. Like this alone now, all the light bill you all have to go start pay for. It's nothing for the poor, honey. I'm talking for us. I am talking for us. You understand? So until better comes, I will never stop talking for us. So come in. I'm not mad at you guys because I know you guys don't know better. But y'all, man, slow down, man. The name calling shit, man. Do y'all call me dog shit? Somebody look like when dog shit into hot ashes. Somebody have wood mouth.
No,
boy, listen, the names are call me frog, toad, lizards. Listen, they would even call me one like a tweet word. They can't call me one name where I don't look like this up. I feel good. Everything when y'all call me look like, you know, I call me John Crow. Every time when y'all call me John Crow, I feel like I want to fly. Y'all need to stop it. You all need to stop it. I'm so talking for y'all. Listen, we are one. We are one people. Don't let these people come and separate us all. Because win, lose, or draw, we all gonna be the same. Listen, let me explain something to you. What we need to do. We need to stop being diarted in this shit. Hear me? Baby. Because guess what happened? These people are living a beautiful life and we're the one that living in squalor. These people are going to the best of hospitals and eating the best of food. And we gotta be eating fish back. You hear what Mr. Olney say? People stop buying chicken back and start buying fish back. You hear that respect? You hear fish back because we can't afford a pound of fish anymore. This is why people turn to freshwater fish, tilapia. And if you guys go and read up about tilapia is not good for us. They have a lot of germs in them. It's swamp. Them grow up into all of these things. You understand? And the sea fish that we should be eating, we can't afford them because it's $1,500 per pound. So come on, because we want a little bit of the life too, you know? We want a little bit of the nice life too. So I'm just talking for us to see if, you know, we can spread the mist to let people know we need to stop being diarted. Look out for ourselves, man. Look out for the people, man.
Yo, that lady I preach right now, I swear. Yo, London 45 are preaching gospel right now. People, this is where I want the people of Jamaica to reach a level of maturity. Dior, what's up, my baby? Yes, the saltfish back. Hey! No, sir. Hey, them no rate we, you know. Them no rate we. I'm tired for telling you that. Them people are no rate we. You see when them, you see when they reach one certain level, in the politics, and you see they make them money, them start get bougie, some of them. Listen, you have to discern. Ask God to give you discernment and read people. You can read them give signs. Them always give signs. You understand? Don't ignore the sign them. Right? Anytime things get rough, look how they respond to the people them. And look how them fight for the people them. You understand? The one that where you see getting in the trenches. No, hold on. Wanna tell me something? Wanna see how hard Dr. Dayton Campbell is working? Dr. Dayton Campbell, me can see Dr. Dayton Campbell is losing sleep. Wanna see how hard Andrew Wallace is working? Somebody said that Alan Bing said, Bolo, I got my housing trust studio unit for $1.05 million in 2002 under PJ Patterson, and I turned it into a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. What has the JLP done for the poor? Mighty God, what a testimony. 2002, what, you know how much that the house they worth now? That the house is supposed to worth at least $18 million right now. Or over 20 million. They turn it into a 4-bedroom with 3-bathroom, and you did buy it for $1 million, little bit over $1 million. Yo, big up the philosophies of the People's National Party. But may I say, people, let us stop being die-hearted. That's all I'm saying. That is the message I want to echo. We really need to move away from the nonsense. Stop killing each other. Stop fighting each other. Stop verbally disrespecting each other. You understand what I deal with? Stop it. Right? These people are good. Them kids, they overseas going to school. Right? Them kids, them rich. Right? Them rich in the ear with Daryl Voss say. Daryl Voss say, yo, you just want 5 more years to make sure, say, feel pitney them can live the way how him live in this country. And me say so, him say so. You don't remember the tape, you don't remember the conference. Him never say all our children in Jamaica, you know. Him say his children, not my word. So these people tell you what they care about and who they really care about, not you, the Jamaican people. As a matter of fact, the way how on the cell phone vote some of you, the politician them have to look down upon you know. You no respect on yourself. You don't respect on yourself. If you can be bought, you will not be respected. Why you think people don't respect sex workers? They don't genuinely respect them because they can be bought. There's a price. People genuinely will not respect a sex worker. It is what it is. Deep down in them. And it is what it is because of that profession. Right? Remember, certain jobs was the one that got respect, you know, a doctor, a pastor, a nurse, a teacher. That's why it was like a badge of honor to have those jobs. A teacher teaches the nation, develop kids, help to develop kids into men and women that is going to be productive members of the society. You never know. It could be the next neurosurgeon. But the teachers affect those kids' life in a way. I'm just saying, let's not be die-hearted, guys. Mary Lizzie, what's up? Let's continue.
And the prosperity, when you prosperity in, can you not see that it's only the governing part prosperity in? We have 10 illicit thieves. They locked down parliament before time because they don't want, we know the 10 illicit thieves for election. Our prime minister cannot call the election because he don't declare his status. Our prime minister and him 49 thieves, them don't sign the code of conduct. Remember the prime minister say, I'm not calling them big ready right now. My tongue too heavy. But our Prime Minister told us, that no corruption in the cabinet. Okay? And when you check it out, he's the most corrupt. Well, listen, we're not going to be diverted to none of these people. Social media now here for us to pull them out. Listen, we have to stick together for the fight. Stop stick together because you're green. Stop stick together because you're orange. Stick together for the best. Stick together for the truth. Stick together for each other. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. The monies that they're taking from us, you know how much those monies could have do for the Jamaican people, yo, like me and you. Minimum wage workers could be getting even $20,000 a week or $25,000 a week, yo. Could drop all the bus fare them $30. You know what I'm saying? I mean, chicken back could go out for $100 a pound. We could be paying $700 a least or a pound of fish, yo. You know what I'm saying? With all this money that they're taking from us, and no matter what, it's like when inflation go up, it don't for them because they're sucking for us all the time. They can all listen. Remember, no matter what stand politician is into, he's always going to be in a better standard than one of us who say we're high class. You understand? So come on, man. You all just cut out the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, man. Calm down, man. We are one. Fight for this together. Y'all stop being so diluted. Look here, I voted for Mr. Oles, and I didn't see the things that he's doing. I wouldn't be talking about him now. Come on, man.
Boy, may I tell you, boy, I love this lady so much. God bless her. 1 London 45. You can't get a better reasoning than that messaging. I think all of the labor right them all Jamaica need to hear that message. Yes, man. That's why I play it. We are one Jamaica. Stop allowing anybody. I said this before now. Anyone. Me the panel life now. What? Oh, so I said this already, and I'm going to say it again. People, we can't ill afford to have members of government and in leadership in the highest place. Me love her to Mary, I love her. We can ill afford to have these people utter messages like labor rights, take it to the streets to defend Andrew Honest. Andrew Honest a big man. Andrew Honest can defend himself. You guys, it's not you, the Jamaican people. We are run up and down about Andrew Honest and I make them gaslight about defend Andrew Honest. Andrew Honest have security detail like crazy, carrying wagwan. You know how much police and soldier they run Andrew Honest everywhere him go? Oh, you if you take to streets to fight for Andrew Honest when Andrew Honest have the money to fight for himself. Andrew Honest have a team of lawyer. He can't fight for himself. Or take it to streets. Stop. Anytime when I take it to the streets, Jamaica, make sure so you take it to the streets on your behalf. Things that you are advocating for. Don't take it to no streets. For Andrew Honest or no politician. Them is quite alright. They're getting paid very handsomely. You understand? Especially if you don't see them going to bat for you, right? And defending your rights. Like how PMP got quite too much time to defend all our rights, our constitutional rights. From the wicked Jamaica Labour Party government presently. You can respect that. But these people are the Labour right them now that them not defend the people them rights. Them scoff at the Constitution. It's like them don't like the Constitution. The way them operate. Right? Them go after the Integrity Commission, still going after them. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We have too much things to talk about. We can't itch. Let me play the next thing. Hold on. Hold up. Man. Let me play the next thing. No, sir. Pause now. Chubby cat, Pause. I forgot to the Gleaner, Facebook, because I tell you, some things when I see are going, some news line when I see, it's not normal. It's not normal. People don't have follow news. The news is very interesting. I'm telling you, there's a lot of interesting things happening in the news. Things that you guys notice the narrative that is coming out about climate change and how it can just destroy our GDP. Peer disaster. Them are brace for all types of disaster. You know me stand already, I don't trust them people, I trust them. Alright, I want you guys to listen to this. And then we're gonna go to cause I have to add in some of the news, Yes, man. I have to add in some of the news. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm gonna cover 3 different topics here in the news. The first one, let me share my screen and show you. Youth advocates back CARICOM plan for online safety laws. Online safety laws? Let me hear them ask about this, because I think I know where this is going on. Online safety laws, guys. Where's my next phone? If you don't load up on this, I'm going to read it from my phone. Alright. See, load up there. Alright. You can see that on the screen. It says here, Jamaica Youth Advocacy Network, JYAN, has thrown its support behind CARICOM move to create regional model law on digital safety. It's so funny when you say digital safety. How, let me not. It's just an oxymoron for me for you to say digital safety, because you're behind a computer. You can turn on the computer or you can turn it off. Whatever it is that you're going to engage in, you choose to engage. I would love them to say digital awareness, do some education where that is concerned, so you can move around in a wise manner. But let's continue. It says, while calling for urgent action, stiffer penalties for offenders, and the creation of National Cyber Safety Authority, we welcome the announcement that the development of model law around digital safety, said Shanique Bowden, Executive Director of JYAN. As our society evolves, our laws and programs must evolve with it. And with our current digital age and the most of our young people spending hours a day online, this law is a step in the right direction. We hope that this is treated with the utmost urgency. Speaking at the close of the 49th regular meeting of the CARICOM Heads of Government in Montego Bay, CARICOM Chairman and Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced that the regional bloc was moving towards a legal framework to protect citizens in the digital space. We also had exchanges on legislation for online safety and protection of young people from online abuse, cyberbullying, and exploitation. In recognition of the importance of this issue, we have mandated the Legal Affairs Committee to look at proposal for a model law for digital safety of Caribbean people. Bowden said the proposed model law must be robust and multifaceted and have built-in components to make it liable. The model law must be backed by strong sanctions for offenders and proper programs for those who are victims of cyberbullying and online exploitation, and which promotes proper use of online platforms. Hey, me say me know, you know? I knew it. Here comes the attack on the vloggers and the independent journalists them, and how to stay safe online, she said. In seeking to shape the proposed law, Bowden is urging CARICOM to go further and address harmful content and misinformation in the online space. When they tell you no, say they are coming for the vloggers, there will be no freedom of speech online. You understand? You hear what I'm saying? In seeking to shape the proposed law, Bowden is urging CARICOM to go further and address harmful content, misinformation in the online space. Ladies and gentlemen, all they gotta do is label it misinformation and attack your page. All they gotta do is label it, oh, this content harms me, it makes me feel bad, and then take down your content. They are coming for the social media space. There will be no freedom of speech under the devil system. Andrew Onus is leading the charge, ladies and gentlemen. Under the devil system, you cannot speak against the government. It is a dictatorship. It's going to take away our freedom of speech. So you see, I remember Eddie Griffin saying, it's not illegal yet, think. Right? And I'm telling you, it's going to be illegal to think soon, because they want dumb, deaf, and blind people following them like sheep, where you do not question anything. And if you question it, you dare not utter the question, because it's going to be seen as harmful content, or you're spreading misinformation. Mark my words. Can't say me never tell you. And I'm not the first to tell you, because Talk Your Mind TV been a telling you say this is coming. Why you think them a talk about digital this and digital that, and a focus on digital? Hey, them already doing it in some places. You hear? China have for them thing locked, you know? Hey, you can't stay there, everything under control. Anyway, beyond cyberbullying and exploitation, we hope the law will also look at general protection from harmful content. You see how much I say this? I'm telling you, harmful content is a broad scope. There's things legit that is in harmful content, but what they're going to do is put things in there that attack independent vloggers. Just wait for it. And ensure safeguards are in place to protect young users from inappropriate content. We understand inappropriate content. We also must seriously consider looking into laws that combat misinformation. And so much time I say that. The reality is that young people are increasingly relying on the digital space. You know, let's talk about misinformation. They said that such man discovered Jamaica, and they're still teaching it in school. So all nobody not erase that from the misinformation in school. Why is the schools spreading misinformation and not correcting it? And it's not the school's fault, you know. It's the people that must set the curriculum for the schools. It's the people that must write the book, them and know, edit and alter the books to alter the information that is updated. You know how much misinformation is taught in schools? Where's the law to regulate it? Huh? I'm just saying. The reality is young people are increasingly relying on digital space as their main news source. Barbados Prime Minister Motley also raised similar concerns, revealing that her administration had targeted. We live in a world now where fake news, regrettably, is a key part of all we have, and where the improper use of AI, artificial intelligence, can sometimes spark great fear and panic. No, you see, AI is dangerous. Listen to me. You have a AI girl with enough people them a follow her online. One black one, this black slim one looks sleek. I don't know if she popular. I hear me talk about she. It popular. on social media, and it's AI. I have men sending it money. Yes, got them thirsty. To counter the growing threat, Motley proposed a regional true verification initiative. It's about time, therefore, that we as a region come up with CARICOM validation mechanism in the absence of providers of those platforms not taking action to validate truth any further. You hear that? In the absence of those providers of those platforms not taking the action to validate truth any further, said Motley. If we fail to do so, we put seriously at risk stability of our democracies. Hey! In the last 2 weeks alone, my government in Barbados has had to expose as clear fake news, one that sought to ban President Trump from our country, one that sought to impose on Barbados travel advisory that didn't exist. Motley also stressed that they need, and that's why on my platform, that's why you see, this is all alleged. Everything I talk about is allegedly. Everything. To protect my platform from what could possibly be fake news. Even in the national news, even in the newspaper. You hear what I said? Even in the newspaper. Right? You cannot, listen to me, they cannot use nothing to stop fake news. Fake news is always going to come out. Right? If it's even somebody looking at it and probing it to see if it's true and asking you guys what you guys think about it, yes, that is going to happen. And if it's juicy enough in terms of content, people are going to check it out. It is what it is. Anyway, may I move on from that? Listen to this. Listen to this real quick, people.
Jamaican government last year. Hello, I'm Kimon Francis. Nearly 410 work permits approved by the Jamaican government last year were for Chinese nationals, according to the 2024 Economic and Social Survey Jamaica. The Ministry of Labour processed over 5,600 applications, with approvals granted for the vast majority of both new and annual requests. Southeast Regional Health Authority SARA is to spend approximately $3.2 billion on safety and security at public health facilities in the 4 parishes covered by the region. The authority has signed 3-year contracts which took effect on July 1 with Shock Electronic Security Limited, Marksman Limited and Guardsman Limited. A Kingston delivery man hired by Constable Noel Maitland to remove a sofa from his apartment testified on Monday that the lawman appeared surprised when informed that the police had seized his work, later insisting everything would be okay. The witness, who removed a sofa from Maitland's apartment, said he shared recorded phone calls with investigators after noticing some things weren't matching up. Maitland is on trial for the murder of his girlfriend, Donnelly Donaldson. Years after raising red flags about investment and land acquisition practices at the National Housing Trust, NHT, the Auditor General's Department is revisiting the issue to assess progress on its earlier recommendations. In sports, the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association has selected a 47-member team to represent the country at the NACACC NHT. The auditor raising red flag. Maitland is on trial for the murder of his girlfriend, Donnelly Donaldson. 10 years after raising red flags about investment and land acquisition practices at the National Housing Trust NHT, the Auditor General's Department is revisiting the issue to assess progress on its earlier recommendations.
Well. Have you guys stopped typing in the chat? I don't see anybody typing. I don't see no movement in the chat. Oh, Andrew Small, I see you. Okay. All right. Where you say if he says a narrative, Marva. Hey. Now, people. NHT. Do you guys remember? Please look out, ladies and gentlemen, for a bombshell to drop from the KCMC any day now. I've been tracking the 2 weeks that, or a couple of weeks that Mayor Swaby said that he would be finished with the report, and he had an independent auditor come in, and it has to do with land acquisition as well. right? It has to do with land acquisition and politicians. People, and here comes the Auditor General looking into the NHT again. Trust me, it's gonna be open disgrace, Pantapa open disgrace, Pantapa open disgrace. Mark my words. Moving on. Not even gonna further into this. Hold on there. And you see the Chinese them are take over the job, them people. Yes. Them are take over the job, them. It's serious. You hear? Keep an eye on that. Yeah? Make what you will and then have to say again. Different argument this.
No man, sir. After the old drill song, Mr. Allness! No man, sir. After the old drill saga, I thought that you guys would have learned. No. Jesus Christ, Jamaica, wanna come down the seat and sit down. I'm gonna investigate and I'm here to let you all get the real scoop and the damn buses them. Jesus Christ, I'm heart a beat extra fast. Jamaica, Daryl Vase is a liar. The buses are not new. So when the opposition leader did make argument that the buses are not safe, they are not safe. They are nowhere near safe and they are not new. And Jamaica, let me tell you something. The $104 billion that Daryl Vase claimed that the bus costs is there, some big fat liars. Jamaica, the buses don't even come into the country the right way and legal way. Jamaica, the buses come into Jamaica through one company named, I'm gonna look, I don't want to make a mistake. The company name El Hydro. El Hydro, I'm going to go look for it. The company name El Hydro, and it's not listed to bring in used vehicle in the country. Jesus Christ, God have mercy. So Jehovah God, El Hydro don't list it to bring in used vehicle, you know. They list it to bring in new vehicles. So therefore, new vehicles are not inspected, but the used ones would have been inspected. So Daryl Vaz and him crew lie buses are new in order to bring them in the country through because I don't want to bite up my tongue. Through El Hydro. And El Hydro only listed to bring in new vehicles. But they brought in these used buses on the El Hydro, which is not listed to bring in used vehicles. Guys, I'm open to understand. Let me go again. Guys, El Hydro is not a company that listed to bring in used vehicle in the country. Them only supposed to bring in new vehicles. So through Daryl Vase, them don't want the buses them to be inspected. They lie and say that the buses are new. In order for them to say that they're new, no. In order for the buses to come through El Hydro, they lie that the buses are new. Jesus Christ, Jehovah God, people of Jamaica, the buses are not new and they came through El Hydro. They are used. So that means the buses weren't inspected. Jesus Christ, God, Jamaica, this scandal is wickeder than this is wickeder than the drill. Jesus Christ, no man. Jamaica, remember, you know, when used vehicles coming in the country, you know, remember it have to come through a company that is licensed to bring through used vehicle. Therefore, they're gonna be thoroughly investigated and inspected to see if they fit to come in the country. So these people lied. The buses are new in order to El Hydro. Jesus Christ, Jamaica. So imagine if they had used a company that listed to bring in used vehicle, they would have not passed the requirements when test them, pass that it bust them, and it going cost taxpayers with head, with foot, with toe, with finger, with teeth, with yeah, everywhere. They wouldn't have come in the country, Jamaica. They wouldn't have them. So because Jesus Christ, I cannot believe this all now. Jamaica, I'm gonna come one more time. In order, I don't talk too fast, but I'm gonna calm down. Listen, Jamaica. The buses came in through a company called El Hydro. El Hydro is not listed to bring in all our used vehicle, I should say, in the country. They are listed to bring in new vehicles. So therefore, the vehicles that is coming through El Hydro wouldn't have to be tested and inspected because they are new. So in order for Daryl Vase and his crew to come up with this fraudulent scam, They lied that the buses are new to get them to come through LI.
Wow.
No, Jamaica. Remember, now we found and find all the receipts. The buses are not new and the buses are all used buses. So you see what they did? They lied. Because if he said them do the right thing then and bring the buses them through a company that is licensed, right, to bring through used vehicle. When through inspection, they would have failed. Those buses would never end up in Jamaica. Jesus Christ, Jamaica. See, I tell you, anywhere there is smoke, there is fire. Mr. Vaz and him crew, they're a bunch of what more they gonna suck from the Jamaican people?
Oh,
104 billion?
Mr. Vaz.
110 all junk, and then on top of it, they're gonna cost us 11 billion per year to maintain this 110 junk. Listen to how this sound. 104 billion for the 110 all bus. And then it's still gonna cost us 11 billion per year to maintain these bus. Remember, we have to move the door and put over the other side, and all of them are not seated. No man, Jamaica, no Jamaica. And I'm beating out of my chest. I cannot believe this. Jamaica, you all need to go look up for El Hydro. Look up for that company there.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
New vehicles. So if used vehicle come through that company there, they have to listen to all this sound. 100 billion for the 110 all bus, and then it's still gonna cost us 11 billion per year to maintain these bus. Plus, remember, we have to move the door and put over the other side, and all of them are not seated. No man, Jamaica. No, Jamaica. Right now, my heart beating out of my chest. I cannot believe this. Jamaica, you all need to go look up for El Hydro. Look up for that company there. It's to bring in new cars, new vehicles. If you come through that company there, they have to lie that they're new in order for them not to be inspected. Jesus Christ, no man, Jamaica. Mr.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me go Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take somebody, man or woman.
So on a year, rising sun, big up. So on a year where London 45 officer, her summary of the old school bus scandal. And you know, for the people we want to say, people have spread propaganda. I don't see the propaganda, you know. I see some questions I raise were legitimate. Right? And you know, the truth revealed and transparency used can clear all of this up, you know. Them keep saying that people have spread misinformation. Prove it! What is the misinformation that they're spreading? Is the documentation false? Is the documentation with Danville Walker's signature false? That's not his signature. That's not a document that is a legit document coming from Danville Walker. The VIN numbers that is on that said document, that is not the actual VIN number of the buses. What is false? I just can't with these people sometimes. They just say stuff. What is false? Please let us know what is false. The man said the buses are not old, ladies and gentlemen, but they are between 8 and 10-year-old. Then him go up and Jackson Miller and say something different. 10 to 14-year-old. Like, bro, listen, I said this already. I'm going to use this analogy to show you that it is misleading. The information coming out of Darrell Vaz's mouth, his own words. And I played it yesterday, I'm not going to play it right now. If you tell us that the buses are at an average of 8 to 10-year-old, sir, averages is not good because you have to deal with each individual bus. Let us know how much of the buses is old and how much of the buses is 8-year-old. 8-year-old not bad. It's not bad. But once you pass 10, it is bad. 14 and 15, no sir. No sir. So let us know what portion of the buses is old and what portion is new. We need the entire documentation. Right? That way the people can assess for themselves, say, oh, so, and this is just a scenario, oh, him just buy 10 or 20 old bus man. 80% type bus them are 8-year-old, which is not possible because the math on it wouldn't work for you to get the average of 8 to 10 years old. Averages is when you add all of the ages of the buses together and then divide it by the amount of buses. You understand what I'm saying? If most of the buses are 8-year-old, when you actually divide the number into 110 into the added number of the buses' ages, you would get around 9 or 7, between 9 and 7-year-old. You wanna get it? You wanna understand what I'm saying? Alright, let me do the maths. Like I share the video, see? Like I share the video, tell me one thing. I remember he said between 8 and 10-year-old, you know. That is another thing. How do you come up with an average that is between two numbers? That don't make no sense. I'm going to give you a scenario, right? Say 40 of the buses are 15-year-old buses. Right? 10 of the buses them are 15-year-old, that are 150. Right? 10 of them are 14-year-old. 10 of them are 13-year-old. Right? So add 140 to 130. And then 10 of them are 12-year-old. 10 of them are 11-year-old. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50 of them that, you know. 10 of them are 10-year-old. And then, so that's 60. 1, 2, 3, all right. 8 of them, not 8 of them. 40 of them. 3 8 how much? 2 8 16, 3 8 32. What I do? 3 8 24, 4 8 32. Damn. Almost messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So 40 of them are 8-year-old. Right? So that's 320. And then the next 10 would have been 9-year-old. So that's a 90. When I add this number and divide it by 110, what do we get? We love maths, you know. We get 10, 10.5. So bless up Rupert. So you see my point? In my calculation, you know, most of the buses are old. 40 of them is 8-year-old. And the rest of them is between 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15-year-old. You understand what I mean when I say most of the buses would have to be in the 8-year-old region for you to get an average of 8. It's just maths. It's simple maths. So with this, the average is 10.5, which will almost 11 years old. So for you to get under 10, you would need to have more of the buses being in the region of 9-year-old, 8-year-old, 7-year-old for you to get an average of 8. And again, how do you get an average of something that is between two numbers that is so far apart? Him say it's an average of 8 and 10-year-old. Mr. Vaz, the more we think about this and the more we dissect what you're saying, you are not being cogent. You are not being clear in what you're saying, and it is misleading. Give us the 100% facts. Give us the VIN number to all the buses, right? So we can verify the year, count too much of them old and count too much of them new. Lorna, how you doing? Cause it just come to me a while ago, you know. It just came to me a while ago. How do you have an average of 8 to 10 years? Averages don't work like that, bro. It's either you calculated the average or you did not. Average come to one number because you add numbers together and then you divide it by the number of items that was added, which would be the buses. So 110 buses, you add all their age together, then divide that number by 110. And that's how you will get the average age of every bus. Lana saying can't do math. They don't say, me I try to be serious. Can't bother with doing that. Can't bother with doing that. Me I try to be serious and Lana make me laugh. Lana, behave yourself. Please behave yourself, Lana. No, it's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. Right? It is bad. Come on, man. We have to do better than this. And guys, remember later, you know, say, a Danishka Williams, you know. As a matter of fact, let me show that. Do some advertisement from now. Later on, I want to hold on the check-in. Tell a friend for tell a friend. 6 p.m. Danishka Williams. You know, say K Valley turn right over. She had an office opening. You understand? A road tour. You know, Marky G go there. Yeah, I mean, no, say Jerry Bryan go there in the house because a film place, you know. Jerry Bryan go there on the ground, a film MP that. You understand? I believe a film MP, or is it what's she name? That young lady the name again, Gabriela Morris. Hey, man, you know Gabriela Morris sticks, you know? And may I tell you, say she have some powerful legs. And she can walk, you know, man. Mighty God. Think he easy to carry them thickness there. Trust me. She's a strong girl, man. Intelligent. But yeah, man, Danishka Rotor, I'm showing you the poster. Zing. So later on Bolo VNR 2.0, for the people that are on clips, Bolo VNR 2.0. Later on my life. Sonia, walk on, Sonia. Show no walk on. Oh God. Take off this off ice cream for me. Oh no. What does happen? Yeah, thank you. See it there? See the people? So them start now at 12 p.m. So I'm going to monitor our page. 12 p.m. road tour start. See it there? I'm going to monitor our page. You understand? It's a nice start. Boy, may I tell you? Hold on, let me pee. You should have known, say, a popcorn music I got the Pandanishka something, you know, because you know a connection. Can't manage the music, the people. We're going to move on to the next thing, Zane. Yeah. Stop it. Be yourself enough. Hey, stop now. On to this one. Cheese and peas. Watch out. Anyway. Alright. Moving on to the next thing. Next on the agenda. Come on for this. More in the news, ladies and gentlemen. More in the news. Dr. Humble credit, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I have to talk about this. This is bad. This is very bad. Yeah, I have to talk about that too. You know, I don't really want to touch upon that again, but my God, people, let me say this for the 100th time. For the person that is saying that Andrew Holness has been cleared and his statutory declaration is cleared, stop spreading misinformation. And it was brought to my attention that Nationwide put out another article this morning where, you know, it's very... Yo, Nationwide do not do too much, you know. Do not do too much. Yeah, man, do not do too much. Nationwide is doing too much, guys. Let me find the article real quick. Report into a... No, I like that. Integrity Commission refuses to release audit findings into PM Financial Affairs. Bro, what kind of title that? What kind of title that? Why they never said the Integrity Commission cannot release the audit findings into the PM Financial Affairs? Because they're under a gag clause. Why Nationwide is doing this? I'm going to talk about it, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, good day. Please remember to hit the like button. Alright? Please. Let's go to this article. These articles, more than one articles are going to look at. But let me start here, ladies and gentlemen. The Nationwide says in this title, this was yesterday, that the Integrity Commission refuses to release audit findings into PM's financial affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, I find this title very disingenuous. Nationwide is very disingenuous. And I'm going to tell you why. Because two things is not permitting the Integrity Commission from releasing the findings. Right? Two things is not permitting them to do that. One, the court case that is actually in court with the Prime Minister and the Integrity Commission. Two, the gag clause, right, that is in the Integrity Commission Act. Section 56. I read this yesterday. I'm not going to go over all of it. But this title from Nationwide is very misleading. It is disingenuous. It's like they are trying to pin people against the Integrity Commission. They are not refusing to. They cannot, because the Integrity Commission operates under the law. Right? The article that I read yesterday expound onto the fact that these people cannot even talk about things that they investigate even after they leave the commission. They will go to prison. They will be charged. That is how much secrecy that they are pinned to based off the law. Right? So, you remember when Mr. Panton came into Parliament and he said, the suggestion that somehow the Integrity Commission members are leaking information to media houses like Nationwide. When you remember when Nationwide come out about the bank account them before the report was tabled, and there were suggestions in the spaces that how did they get that information, and suggestions that it was being leaked by the Integrity Commission. People, let me tell you something. You see the way how the law set up, them would have got prison. And that is why Mr. Panton said, why is it when we released the document to the Parliament, is after that information is out there in the media before it's tabled? And he, as a judge, does, was quick to incline that he's not suggesting that is the parliament members is releasing this to the media, right? But he is also just asking a question to defend his people that the direction that you're looking is might not necessarily be the direction you should look, because we released it to the parliament. It never got out to the media before we released it to the parliament. Take that for what you want to take it. That's what Mr. Pantan said in parliament when they were summoned. One of the most epic moments in parliament was when Mr. Pantan was there. You understand? And he defended his team members vigorously. And he stood on the law, him and his team, vigorously, even amid all the social media attacks. These people were actually threatened. So nationwide is being very irresponsible, putting this out. And you see, it's one thing for us vloggers, you know, that is not a registered company, media company that is getting paid government money, allegedly, for ads and all of these things. Right? Then for do better than this, there's a higher responsibility that they are held to because they are registered. You understand? Them not to do it, man. Them not to do it. It's wrong. Zin. Look how the Gleaner write it. The Integrity Commission has refused a request under the Access of Information Act. You guys see the difference between the Gleaner? This right here is what you call context matters. Look at this. Integrity Commission refuses to release audit findings into the PM affairs. Look what the Gleaner wrote. The Integrity Commission has refused a request under the Access to Information Act. Them refuse the request under the Act. Right? And it goes on further for full forensic accounting report for Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, as well as several international records. It cited legal restrictions tied to a lawsuit, right? Holness has brought against the commission, as well as a sweeping gag clause under the Integrity Commission Act. So the Jamaica Gleaner gave you the full scope. That was the right title. Right? They refused a request for that information because of the pending lawsuit and the gag clause under the Integrity Commission Act. Why Nationwide couldn't put that as their title? Integrity Commission refuses to release audit findings. No, they are bind. Their hands are tied behind their back. The Integrity Commission cannot release audit findings into PM Financial Affairs. Here is why. Why them couldn't have that as them title? People. Them people are not ready, you know. That's why I haven't really, you know, gone to Nationwide to look at any stories. I haven't. Andre Stevens, Mr. Wayne Lonesome, Mystic Sensation, all of them people, out of our press, them have more credibility than him, than this group of guys and girls. Yeah, I'm telling you. Terrible, man. Some just want to land that plane there. Anyway, the People's National Party, McLean, is concerned about poor conditions at the Falmouth market. Why rightfully so? But I really, this is a story I mean want to cover. Portmore councillors alarmed over lack of funding for drain cleaning for the hurricane season. Ladies and gentlemen, that is dangerous. That is dangerous. That can cause life and destroy property. The market being clean, oh yes. That one there, oh my God, listen to this.
$129 million plus per year, and there are 7% increase annually, and the building also is priced in US dollar. So every time the Jamaican dollar devalue, it's going to go up. We can't close up about this. It's sad news to the people of St. Thomas. They're going more urban center. We never think of this. I have never stand and said anything negative about the urban center. Because we are welcoming, because we think we will be doing good. Remember, the urban center is in my division, not just my constituent, my division. So we were really looking for it. But we have $10.3 million amount. It won't be like St. Thomas. Remember, the average income is $20,000 a month. Afford that. Can we say to our people, we got to increase our system? You know what $10 million amount can do to the lives of the people of St. Thomas? Remember, no, we are paying about maybe $250,000 to $260,000 per month for rent and now for space. Even more sad, the council have so much land that we can build more building pan. So I'm just saying, whenever think of I have never stand and said anything before negative about the urban center. Because we are welcoming, because we think good. Remember, the urban center is in my division, not just my twins, but my division. So we were really looking for it. Amount. It won't be like St. Thomas. Remember, the average income is about $20,000 a month. How we going to afford that? Can we say $60,000 per month for rent and now for space? The building also is priced in US dollars. So every time the Jamaican value, it's going to go up. We can't close our mouth about this.
So, have mercy, this is our next, me just come across. Me tell us that the news dangerous, St. Thomas Council outrage over high rent when municipal corporation moves to urban center. $10 million a month. $10.3 million a month. Up from the current rate of 300,000. People are telling us, there's always a catch with the Jamaica Labour Party. There is always a catch with these guys. See that? Let me show you what I want. See that? $10.3 million in a monthly rent. Up from a current rate of 300,000. See that? Dangerous. Dangerous, my people, dangerous. This is dangerous. Turn on my camera so my phone can cool off there. Yeah? I turn on my phone get hot, people. Work with me here. This is serious, guys. So, St. Thomas Councillor raised the alarm over what he described as an exorbitant rent hike. No, I love the maths, $10 million. Right? $10.3 million. When you divide that by 100, how much you get? $10,000, right? Alright. So that's a 1%. As a matter of fact, do it this way. Just divide 3 million into 10.3. 300,000 into 10.3. Let me do that real quick. Because, may I tell you, these guys are something else, man. These guys are something else. $10.3 million divided by 300,000. Wow. This cannot be accurate. This cannot be accurate. The head that hurt me. No, sir. No. Alright. 300,000 can go in a 1 million 3 times. So a 10 million. So a 30 times. Backside. People. That is a whopping boom. Yo. 3,400%. $3,400%. How? Alright, so if the rent did go up by 100%, it would be 600,000. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3,400%, you know. No, sir. Our children are 40%. Yo, a 3,400%, you know. The rent gone up 3,400%. Damn. How do they explain that? $10 million can use to whole heap of things to chew for people in St. Thomas. People sometimes when I pause me literally in a shock, you know. I don't know if only in a shock, but me in a shock. Lord have mercy. Father, we need you. This is way out of hand. Them gone too far. Wow. 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 Let me see if I find the Portmore codes of them. No, sir. People. Wow. This is insane. No. 3,400, 3,400%. $3,400%. My God. Who made that decision? Who thought that was a good idea? As a matter of fact, who owns the urban center in Morant Bay? Who are they connected to? No, we need to do some investigation about this. The investigator them out there will have the connection them. Who own the Morant Bay urban center? Who own it? Which company own it? From $300,000 to $10.3 million for rent because of our urban center. Yo, yo, them people are dangerous. These people are dangerous. But just gonna say this about this. Portmore, Daryl Vaz, wanna fix things in a Jesus name. Yeah? I beg you, please. Fix things in a Jesus name. That's all we are saying. I'm gonna left it right this because this thing I get out of hand, bridge. So hold on there. Alright. I think it coming out of a news article, you know. Yes, I believe it came in this. Let me find the exact part. No, not this. I think after this. See that? See story about Portmore garbage, huh? Yeah, man.
But leaders remain concerned that major polluters continue to
of Portmore Leon. No garbage collected in more than 2 weeks. Words from Mayor of Portmore Leon Thomas. He says the lack of garbage collection in Greater Portmore is beyond disappointing. This comes amid the recent garbage collection issues in Linstead St. Catherine over the weekend, a situation that has since been rectified. The mayor is now calling for the same urgency to be applied to Greater Portmore and is now demanding immediate action.
With the heavy wind, it's all over the place into some of our drains that are there. I am wondering, sir, if there is a problem with the garbage trucks that's supposed to go to that area to do collection.
In the meantime, public cleansing manager for St. Catherine, Andrew Gooden, says an additional 15 units have been provided to help clear the backlog in communities.
All communities back and schedule is a 2 week period. We are in a city to sing. We have also engaged 15 units outside of our equipment period to assist us to the backlog.
Transport Minister Daryl.
So in a Portmore, the drain them not clean for hurricane season, and them have a backlog of garbage. This is in the news and more. That is really bad. That is extremely. I wonder if they must spite Portmore because they couldn't get to turn it in one parish, and they know so they're gonna lose in the next upcoming election. I wonder if I spite Portmore. I wonder if this is political victimization. I'm just asking. Just a question. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. We soon won't be able to ask any questions, you know. Yes, that is what they're working on. They want to mute the people on social media so you can't ask questions. Yes? So no, open up on the brain from now and start doing your own research, because soon and very soon, well, the devil is working overtime to try, and the agents of the devil, some of them, unbeknownst to them that they are agents of the devil, is working assiduously to make sure that, you know, things are different. I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. They don't want freedom of speech, yes? And remember to like the video. Alright. What is next on the agenda? Who's next on the agenda? We. I'm gonna go over here, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, so. Over here, so. Murders downward trending in Clarendon, but aggravated assault and break-ins are turned up. Mighty God. The US dollar is at $161.16. Going up. St. Catherine Councillor wants ALGA leadership issue addressed by local government minister. What is the ALG? What is that? Which represents local Alric Campbell of Edgewater Division raised concerns at the Corporation on Monthly General Meeting that Winston Marga is still serving as president of the association. Oh. Alright. Move on from that thing. America airline to increase flights to Jamaica for winter season. That always happens. Police station to be removed. To be provided with update. I'm ready to read that already, so I went over that article already. What else is in the news? Sweet stems, Jane blooms. What is this? Alright, Governor General Award. Okay. Anybody have any clips of the Governor General? I heard that the Governor General don't look too good enough. Government exploring expansion of Christiana Transport Center. Man found dead following house fire in Spanish Town. Mighty God. Westmoreland police report 60% drop in murders. 5 questions. Okay. Let me refresh this. Hey, me I tell you say news back on news, you know, hold on. News back on news. Man gunned down in Manchester 6 minutes ago. Wow. 30-year-old. Just I go through the news, you know. Wagwan Opal. Where you see them at Tabata, Saturday, what's up? Where you say? Where you say Saturday, Andrew wanted to go jump over the moon with my cow? Remember they said the cow jump over the moon, you know. So reports are that about 9:25, Morant was near a shop in the community when he was pounced upon and shot. He was assisted to the Mandeville Regional Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police have not established a motive for his murder. The poorest criminal investigation branch is probing the matter. See what I go on for Danishka, you know. Danishka, your time now, no man. There we go. Any new posts? You should not post nothing. I go up on the PMP page. Alright. And big up Mr. Ian Hills. Mighty God. Big up Mr. Ian Hills, man. The man rally back the fruit basket for Andrew. The man rally back the fruit basket for Andrew. You know see what I want? You remember Andrew Jonas? We say he's an alien. A long time I hear that lady, you know. Hear what she say.
You don't know, say your girl, baby Lee, and I'm back, and I'm big, and I'm better. Even though I'm not 100 guys, because I'm... Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. You don't know, say your girl, baby Lee, and I'm back, and I'm big, and I'm better. Even though I'm not 100 guys, because I'm in and out of the hospital, and I'm going back this morning for a checkup. And I have to say big up to all my doctors them in Panama City who ensure that I am okay. Big up to the whole of Kings County, doctors, nurses, Porter, big up to everybody who ensure that the motivator is properly taken care of with her health. Big up my sister Natalie in Panama City, KK. Of course, I have to big up Raheem. Big up the man who will make the best smoothie juice. You don't know, Marlon Stay Large, Van, Uncle, all 9 yard. And how can I forget Chad? Chad, big up yourself, big up at food, big up everybody. Now, guys, when I get into what I say, I realize that some of the Jamaican don't like justice, don't love the low life. Don't love the low life, and don't like when people speak their mind, but don't know say freedom of speech is always going to be there for JLP and also the PNP. So let me get into what I say. Darrell Vaz, you bring them bus to come to Jamaica. I'm not going to say nothing really wrong with the bus, but first and foremost, you must own a buy a bus for how much million and put it on the road in a JUTC. Why can't you guys buy 2 good bus for our children, the future? Because remember, you know, they are future of Jamaica. These children are coming up. Remember, said the bus stop, the bus are going to basically let off the child or the children them in at the middle of the road. You see him when me hear it out a year, the river say you did go cut the door on that side so the kids them not have to come off in the middle of the road, but yet still don't do it. And I realize that the Jamaica Labour Party do not love the people of Jamaica. Don't love the people of Jamaica, and I realize that because there is no way a prime minister who is running the country can call his people dog. The big nose man Andrew Holiness have disrespect Jamaica in every shop and every farm. And yet still he Jamaican people are real for him. Me cannot see how can a prime minister call the people of Jamaica dogs. Andrew Holiness are telling us that you have 4 foot and yet still you are not strong. You will be a man strong with Andrew Holiness who are in there.
My check. My check, good. Hey. Lady, I raise on serious point, don't know if you forget it now. And you call the PNP, say them are like dogs. You describe them as dogs. More like dog them, run out on election day. All like dog them and Jonas are described. More want to run out election day. Yeah, man. No get angry. Make the poll. Stick it to Andrew at the polls. For calling you guys a dog. If you don't need any more motivation for go vote, CW, what's up? We say Jamaica belongs to China. CW, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Jamaica belongs to God. You forget the pledge? Wagwan Winifred, blessings. Jamaica belongs to God. Jamaica belongs to God. Alright? Good.
Everybody says Andrew did go in there. The world did see. Say Andrew go voodoo man in India. Strong make him control on us, so. Ladies and gentlemen, young boy, young girl, sometimes changes are good and it can be bad. But sometimes you have to change your lifestyle, change your surround, change things around you for a better. And I'm encouraging you, my Jamaican people, to wake up. Well, if you know a dog, definitely me and my family are not dog, but man, no Jamaican people. We fear better Jamaica. The same prime minister who will tell Uno say Uno can't sleep with no windows and no door open, and I know me can't no back down to the chicken them, down to the dogs
Nobody
them.
not safe.
When you look certain hours on the road,
Any
the mongrel dog them gone
Nobody not
hide.
safe in Jamaica.
They are scared of their life.
No time.
Uno talk about crime rate long in Jamaica, me no see that every day people are get unalive in Jamaica. There is not one day pass. I don't know see people are get unalive. And that is what we call prosperity. Well, I guess that's what we call prosperity. Because you don't love the low life, I don't love the crime rate, I don't love what Andrew Holness are between. Me no rate Andrew Holness. You are the worst prime minister that God ever put in a Jamaica. You need to come down. You are come shit up Jamaica. You want to come shit up Jamaica, even though Bruce Golding said not in his cabinet you want to shit up Jamaica. A woman go and work with Icky Pan them neck and have a problem, but yet still the forgot them in a Jamaica where them and them battle having a cabinet. No want to fire them, but if a woman come and work with Icky Pan and have a problem.
Mighty God, she just dropped that on me. The views and opinions, of the person just talking is not necessarily that of my own. Her words are her words. Don't judge me. Woo! Oh, that was Lord of mercy. Yes. May I forgot to the Titans them now because I tell them. I have to keep it real and authentic around here. Gotta keep it real. Big up to Kwame Brown Bus Life, man. Shout out to the broski, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all go and sub up to the bro. You know what I'm saying? Kwame Brown Bus Life. He's in the States, former #1 pick, NBA. That's the broski, man. That's the broski. You know what I mean? He got a whole sector for himself on YouTube. Over here, he talks about politics, sports, all types of different news and stuff. I recommend y'all go sub up to this platform right here. Alright. Let me go to my other channel. And, yeah, let me go here. Yeah, let me go here. Right. Let's go.
Someone who over them and roll out this man Andrew. Because him and Andrew want to do this stuff. Andrew want to know about this. But because Andrew want to say, lag them love put another dagger in the coffin at the GLP. You understand? Nobody not buying into this. This is laughable and stupid. And it's all costing taxpayers. And when you look on where the People's National Party put up as a solution for this garbage where they might come with, the $1.9 billion more inclined with how our country is supposed to run. Because we are make the system that is there get strength from an influx $1.9 billion. You understand? Annually. So the system where them are ridicule and dead man Mackenzie come out and denounce taxi driver and me know Costa involved in as well. Them it's a shame and it's an indictment for this Labour government. Because what them do, them burn them bridges.
Yes.
These private operator has been there for many years since Siaga kill out JOS. Minibus come in, then taxi come alongside bus. You understand? And it has been doing the work. And I mean, transportation are the backbone of the country, because it move the workers, them and everything.
Of course.
School picking everybody.
Good, sir.
But I'm find part to it all of a sudden because election have come and they want to roll out a garbage school bus system. So you see where we are showing Jamaican people, this government does not care one iota.
Fact.
This government is a raw government that needs to be reined in.
Fact.
Because the policy where they roll out always come with interest, You understand? Because vast people told you how much it going to cost to operate the school bus annually. I showed you it more $1.9 because for bring them in, and for service them and pay for drive them and everything, and tire and everything. It must go over the 1.9 billion. So we know so it's laughable, and we have to rubbish this because this needs to be rubbish. And Portland people and everybody wait to serve where them have bring it now in the era. Don't put no kids on it. We don't have medical issue, we don't pick no good, but start have some bad infection on them lungs as it the inhalation of these diesel fuel. You understand? Plus, on top of it, your child at risk of losing them life coming off these buses.
Amen.
You understand? We need people to wise up. Don't guy come tricking with no carrot. Don't be no bunny rabbit and go for them carrot. Them are garbage. Them have no material about them. Them are the Jamaica lazy party, GLP. Them no work. It's a lazy party this. We are trying to look leverage at the 9th hour. You understand? And we can't allow this plain trick in front of our eyes. They just have things for bringing this initiative. This look laughable, man. And bars and them people, police see tax and everybody need to go for bars, you know. Bars not some serious criminal activity, you know.
Yes.
And I mean, the hierarchies, them know about it, you know. I'm one of them man that just allow to get so much criminal activity. This is a criminal activity, and I yield back the floor to another member.
But I talk to my next bedroom when we just put up. Before we talk to him there, him just go the action, you know, we're showing him for the bus price. But when we show the vans get from mad now, when say about we know. Remember we are journalists in a vans, we don't do black in here. Yeah, we don't do so. But let me show what vans say as this. This come up on the screen. Come up.
Moral errors. Yeah.
Hold on, the brother. Look what come up and look on this now. Let me put back this. Look what I say about, look at now. What I say, I said, I want to read that. Can I map me read that, you know? What I say?
VAR says PNP bloggers and social media attempting to discredit rural bus system, but it ought to be a discredit.
You say about the PNP bloggers, but we are journalists. You have bloggers around there. You're very out. You're so far down, brother.
That's why I'm
Look at Transport Minister Darrell Pook Valls is condemning what he says to by some people National Party to the
because I'm favored by God. Like when I see people lives and stuff, I really go look at them. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing I don't want to have.
Big up to the new subs. Thanks for subbing up.
What a man out there, think. What a man very hard. The minister claimed that the bloggers are questioning the cost of buses and the inspection routine. Brother, we see the inspection. So I'm running at this never know. So we have to hey, brother, here we are question. I'm not remember, you know. We run a journalist. But we are question the 1.4 billion. And we are question the inspection. Look how the man that Baban finish the car this way, because I feel really mad, you know.
All right.
I read it, yeah.
Maybe you want me to go and read it?
Yes.
I read my disappointment in the latest wicked, evil, and sustained attack by the PNP and the rural bus system, which is well thought out. Not a madness attack, but it is well thought out. We are going to deal with it tonight and show you something well.
Yes.
Which is well thought out. As Minister, I reiterate that the system, which will provide a much needed service to children, is overdue, and that the government will be bullied by the opposition into not delivering people of Jamaica. So let's
no move that up. So it's a player. He wants the people there. Remember, it was a says is a member of parliament initiative, and it spread. So it was like this. So I sat over there. Want the something catch the people, them and the wife. You understand? And so it's spread, and also you know our politics about it. Continue from that.
All right. So watch this now. What on there? We are going to send something because some evidence just come in.
Yes.
Like we may have access. You understand? As it is some
breaking news.
All right.
Okay, hold on. This, come on, the people and see it.
Yes.
We just sent you my phone.
Yes.
Right, which part? More I show it. Show you that these are really serious all buses.
Breaking
news. Get them free and
I'll show you that too.
Hold on there. Let me see this over here.
Yes.
All right, you have it, so I want to show the people them. Because them video are just coming.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
Fast. From fast.
Okay. Provide much needed service to children, right? Now, let me talk to Vaz, right? Because he claimed that he's providing a much needed service to children. So, Vaz, I want you to answer this question tomorrow.
Yes.
Does the government establish any appropriate school zone to protect the children.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Exactly.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because since you're talking about...
Ooh, I gotta talk about that. Oh, yeah. Mr. Byron, oh man, Mystic Sensation with it again. That is a good one. School zones. Establishing school zones to protect the children. Where you have harsher penalty on road users if them ever drive through Deso, and it needs to be policed properly every single day to protect our children. You understand? Any type of wrong movement in a zone there, a harsher penalty, triple the penalty. Yes, triple the penalty, because we not run a joke with the people in their life. You understand? Whether by regular citizens or road users. Yo, this, man, listen, let's play that back. That's a good one. That's a good one, Byron. Very good suggestion.
Does the government establish any appropriate school zone to protect the children?
And regulations.
Exactly.
No, not that.
Does, if you're talking about this system that is well thought out, and use the word what you're saying now. You understand? And you have beat, you claim some bloggers and you have beat with. So let me ask a question when you talk to the mainstream media.
Yes.
Does the government establish appropriate school zones to protect the children? Because this is well thought out. They establish school zones as creates regulations and policies. So that when if you have these school bus traversing within the school area, right, you don't have other vehicles, right, traversing like 80 miles, 100 miles, and 100 and what miles per hour, and then you know say there are accidents right there so by the bus letting off the children. You don't have none of this. So how are you protecting our children? Let me move on. The minister start to reassure Jamaicans that the buses have undergone rigorous inspection, and I tell you so. See, we don't want to send out the eagle. And if you don't do that like that, what are the people? Here is the program. The minister start to reassure that the drivers with the liar criminal health, the man who they protect the GLP account in SSL. Here was the man who they protect the GLP account in SSL after the Iraq investors. The minister started to reassure Jamaicans that the buses have undergone rigorous inspection. You know, say like that people lie. You know, say their advice waive the inspection. You know, say like that in Jamaica. Waive it. JLP supporters. You know, switch for the man. You understand? Waive the inspection. You know, so you know, say that. At various levels, you know, wicked, including Jamaica. Including by the United States Department.
Is that the man lie? Hey, that's the female. You try to get fired to charge him.
Yo.
Yes.
And this will show you how corrupt Andrew owners corrupting the system because which one of the police? Alright. I want to know if any police is going to question Gary Vaz about this. You know it's mainstream media, right? Is going to ask Gary Vaz how Gary Vaz aiding and abetting but without license, right? To import these buses into the country. No, this is very serious against Darren Vaz.
Wow.
This is a criminal action.
Wow.
That Darren Vaz aiding and abetting someone to import, right, several school buses in the country, all buses, all diesel buses, to kill off our children. And not only that, the money that the government needs to make, you understand, as it relates to the revenues, the bars and the brethren, aiding and abetting to rob the government revenues, more want to look on this, mainstream media, more want to say that crime is committed.
This is a lie. This is a deceit.
So you want to ask Darren Vaz, want to ask the police, the commissioner of police. Let me talk to the commissioner of police. The commissioner of police. You know, see this? Are you not listening to us? This is evident that Darren Vaz, even in abetting someone without importation license,
yes,
to import vehicles in our country, and not only that, to defraud the government revenues. More know how that going. Me want to know how Mr. Commissioner deal with that. I want to know if Andrew Wallace not fire. Me want to know if Andrew Wallace, you know, say Andrew Wallace not go fire because you need to fire yourself. But call the man lie though. At the minute, at the United States Department of Transport and Rivers. Let me talk to somebody, you know. Lie this.
President forgot to use them people in name.
Right. Then we report this to the United States Transportation.
Of course.
So honestly, then we report this to the United States Transportation Authority, you know, make them know say Daryl Vaz gonna set your life on them. Okay, department to him from this. Yes, continue. So the minister started to reassure Jamaicans that the buses have undergone rigorous inspection at various levels, including by the United States Department of Transport Jamaica Urban Transit Company engineers, and were subjected to fixed procedures undertaken by the Island Traffic Authority. No,
lie that again.
No, no, it's a prison business.
Man's terrible, man.
This is a prison business to the reverse. What really told me? The minister stressed that the invoice also does not affect additional costs, including that a black man can't complete.
Can't come more. You see more?
Including, yes, go. Including expenses associated with retrofitting of the buses, including doors, 5 to 6 cameras per bus, okay, driver monitoring system, and network parts for 1 year of all 110 buses. Now, since that's it, let me tell you all of them things they know.
Look at this store better.
Yeah, let me ask him a question. Let me ask him.
Yes.
Here it is. You know what? Before we touch this, put up the JUTC document. More explain to the people why they go to the JUTC, right? Cost overrun.
Yeah, I'm add that to news, you know. Now,
yes, more show Daryl Vaz, more teach Daryl Vaz and Andrew or something. So put up the document and we can read and show him how much, right? The government have to be subsidizing for JUTC who carry a better structure than what Daryl Vaz is carrying in. Right? Now,
it come up? Yes.
Yes, but I need to read it. I have seen any, I have not seen the...
Stop more.
Yes.
All right, see that? You can't see it?
Okay, so losses are state-owned. Remember, let me just read this to Daryl Vaz. And read this also to the mainstream media. And persons who are supporting Daryl Vaz with this garbage set of buses. Let me show Daryl Vaz it. And this is a more established, right, bus system than what Daryl Vaz is trying to bring in. Now, losses that the state-owned Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, continue to clap Daryl Vaz. Now talk to you, Daryl Vaz. With the projections putting it on track to nearly triple in the upcoming fiscal year. You hear that, Daryl Vaz? That's according to the public body's estimate of expenditures and revenues for 2025 and 2026. Tabled in the House of Representatives last Thursday. So Daryl Vaz, never see this. No, the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, has long been a drain on public purse. You hear that, Vaz?
Wow.
Me not think to do your research.
Wow.
Plagued with issues such as declining ridership, fuel theft, and age fleet. The upcoming financial year for the state-run bus company seems bleak. I want to figure that out. The company is projecting operational losses of nearly $7 billion. Daryl Vaz.
All right, come here. I got to tell you, remember what they asked for. People, this is about the real cars, because Big Mama them definitely mislead people. We have over $100 billion. And brother, look on $100 billion and send it to me instead of a tweet right now. You know you what? But don't send it to me. That I think that we're in the opposition and make them know how much money it lasts. So you see this? This is a thing I come from Big Mama. I notice them say $7 billion. Brother, it's $100 billion. From in there, $100 billion, Andrew, right there, so $100 billion last season record. So 7 is a baby thing. So you saw them right, it's a them leave out that, brother. Because let me tell you why they leave it out, brother. Because a Big Mama put up. Yeah, so them deceitful.
All right. So then,
continue.
So then now,
Yes.
And take on that document. Wait, let me talk to Darrell Voss.
Yeah, now play that one there.
So, Darrell Voss, we have a system, right, that we don't need to fix because as it relates.
Hold on there. May I have to read a comment there. Winifred said, Bolo, I was a dunce to all of this, because I only me alert. Watch this. Me no watch TV. Me no listen news no more. And me no have nothing to do with politics. Here I am because of one Andre Stevenson. Miss ER said, what can go so? Hey, you think I alone I learn Devon Fletcher? Me see in that place. Ronis, Wagwan. You think I alone I learn? Alright, Sassy, you see it? It is too much. When I really examine information, yo, them people are wicked enough. Yo, let's say, yo. Alright, so you walk one now. You see if people in Bolo VNR 2.0, I want to go over to Bolo VNR clips. Bolo VNR clips. I go continue the show over there, so I'm going to end the live on Bolo VNR 2.0. I want to go over to Bolo VNR clips, so you can see the information that is being disseminated. All right, everybody, go over to Bolo VNR clips, guys. All right, Bolo VNR clips. I'm going to end the live on Bolo VNR 2.0. All right, good.